INDYCAR racing is back in the Pacific Northwest. Great start, Alexander Rossi. He's already up to second. Here comes Hunter Ray in the yellow car. So the Andretti boys are trying to get through. Will everybody get through is the question to be answered.
What a jump by Power. Pagano having trouble in the back. Guys are bailing through the chicane. Where will they come out?
Oh, no!
Dixon. That's no good.
Dixon's in the middle of that.
Car upside down. Andretti, I think.
Scott Dixon is in the middle of that mess. No, it's not. It's Ed Jones. No, Dixon is. He's off to the side. Oh, no.
That car that came, I think, filing out of the chicane where he took the bail off caused that a stack up on everybody. We'll get an overhead view of that again, a good view, but I think the cars that took the bailout, Townsend, just came out into traffic and just caused a melee.
I think that's Marco Andretti.
It is upside down. It is. Dixon kept his car running. He's now got it in reverse, trying to get it going as they try to turn over Marco Andretti to get him out.
He's going to come around the other nose of the car if he can. I don't know if he can squeeze between those two.
Graham Rahal is the other car.
Here he goes.
Dixon's going.
He won't lose a lap. What a man he is.
Nice to see Marco moving in the cockpit there.
And the AMR safety team doing an amazing job just to bring that car down gently. So Ed Jones, Marco Andretti, Graham Rahal, and all drivers giving the thumbs up. And what a lucky escape.
How about Scott Dixon? How does he keep his car running? And we'll have to see if there's any damage. That's a great sign. Look at this. Dixon with minimal damage. That is a huge, huge break for Scott Dixon.
This could be the defining moment in the championship. They say you never count Scott Dixon out. Time and again, he qualifies outside the top 10 and races to a podium. And he's in the middle of one of the biggest crashes and messes you've ever seen and drives out of it.
And the only one that came out of it with the ability to continue. You see several cars take the exit. Dixon's on the outside in the back there, nowhere to go.
Oh. Andretti went right over the top of James Hinchcliffe.
I want to see how this started, Paul.
Yeah, I think Hinchcliffe lost it in front of the field. He got loose coming out of that kink and lost it, and then everybody just piled right into the back of him. It's single lane as you come out. But look at this. Here's an in-car. We'll get a good view here.
On board Dixon.
Comes out on the power. Can't even see so much. How does he not hit anybody?
Unbelievable. Still curious what kicked this off.
This is Hinchcliffe, and we think this is the car that went sideways that was the catalyst for
Still
it.
out there. All right, you're clear through.
It's got Zach Veach. Veach is squeezing him.
He was all over the curb and just tried to ride the curb out. Look at Marco's car goes over the top, but he tried to ride up on that curb. Veach was ahead and had the line, and he tried to go too wide with him over the curb, and it wasn't working.
View from Graham Rahal's car. Have a listen. Oh, wow. In the middle of an Arizona sandstorm-like. Watch Andretti. Backwards and up and over.
He was flying flat, and then his car basically did a little kick off of the roll bar of Hinch, and that's what turned him upside down. See the camera.
Bent suspension on the back, so he's done. Roll bar is broken. They won't allow the car to run even if they fix it with the roll bar broken.
Oh, well, we did flag it to say the festival curves are a hot spot here. Now, if you look at the points as they run right now, for the first time in some 8 races, there would be a new championship leader, but we're only just getting going, and this is what caused this unbelievable wreck.
and that includes Marco Andretti. I'm standing here next to him, and he's got dirt all down the back of his neck. Marco, first of all, are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I was really lucky that when my head was on the ground that nobody else hit me, because that would have been bad. But yeah, it looked like the seas were about to part for me, and as soon as I backed off for Hinch's spin, I think Graham got into the back of me. So at least that's what we discussed, because he didn't see Hinch spin and I did. So I kind of, when I backed off, he got into me. But I almost thought we were going to make it through Portland turn one, which we did. It was turn 2 though.
It's certainly good to see that everybody's okay, Kevin.
Also to speak after this incident, James Hinchcliffe and Zach VICS were fighting over the same piece of territory. Around goes James Hinchcliffe in his Schmidt-Peterson Motorsports car. Marco Andretti goes around and over. And in the middle of that massive dust cloud, championship leader Scott Dixon, he's alongside his teammate Ed Jones in that very wounded NTT Data driver who is out of this race. Ed Jones with Robin Miller.
Good news, Lee. Ed Jones is okay, but he had a close call. Look at this helmet. Ed, just talk us through what you think happened.
Yeah, you know, obviously in the big crash there, it looked like VICS and Hinch were side by side in turn 2, and VICS just turned into Hinch like no one was there, gave him no room, and caused a huge shunt. So super frustrating. You know, I had nowhere to go. I hit Hinch, and then a car flew over me, and I think it just clipped my head. But you know, lucky no one was injured seriously. Obviously, Marco was upside down. Super frustrating because we had a strong car yesterday. I thought we could be up there in the race today. Yeah, that's just the way it is, but yeah.
We're glad you're all right. Jan?
And for Graham Rahal, he's anxious to see replays because there was so much dust, I imagine you couldn't really see what was happening in front.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't see anything. Obviously, I'm super disappointed for one Kier and all the effort they put in. You know, and we were hoping for a really strong day, but yeah, I don't know what happened in front of us, but it was a cluster, and you know, clearly disappointed. We made it through turn 1 and 2. I thought, hey, clear sailing here, and all of a sudden, bam. So, you know, disappointed. But yeah, obviously, show me a replay, but out of the back of my car, so that doesn't do me any good. But you know, it sure looked, from what I'm told, from what I hear, you know, it sounds like VICS just put Hinch up on the curb, which is pretty unfair, as you could see Dixie doing behind us. You know, you can run too wide through there, no problem. So I'm disappointed. You know, a lot of guys driving very aggressively, which is okay, but got to give each other a little bit of room. But like I said, just frustrated, you know, for everybody. Oh yeah, VICS, I mean, come on now, give him some room. There's no room there at all. So it's just wrong. And then the officials take no action, which is very typical for our officiating crew, but very disappointing.
Thank you, Graham.
So a very clear view there, even though his view was obstructed for Graham Rahal.